Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's pre-orders, and they are live. This video is sponsored by the Game Bunker. More on that later. Alright, so we got a bunch of brand new pre-orders coming up this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's hitting the shelves. So first off, from last week, we have online only the Killzone upgrade Tyrannid Infestation. So this is the previous Tyrannid terrain set that came with the Kill Team Typhon set, $65 for that, direct only. And then we have the Killzone Battleclad coming for the first time ever in its own new box set, and that is coming in at $70 USD. And then we have the Sekar robots for the 1,000 Suns. We got a 2-pack of these bad boys for $50. Very cool models. And then we also have the new Grey Knight kit, the Grandmaster in Nemesis Dread Knight armor. And this will build the old Dread Knight, and then also has the upgrade sprue for all the new Dread Knight Grandmaster bits. And that is $80 USD. And then moving on from there, we've got the brand new Aethon Shaan. So absolutely awesome model right here. I am definitely a huge fan of this. 45 bucks for Aethon Shaan. Brand new chapter master for the Raven Guard, and Games Workshop has absolutely killed it with this kit. We got 3 different head options. We got a beautiful sculpted base, 45 bucks for Aethon Shaan, and some nice new free rules to go along with him. And then we also have the new Combat Patrol Raven Guard as well. So $170 for the Combat Patrol. It's going to come with a Jump Pack Captain. It's going to come with 5 Jump Pack Intercessors, 1 Invictor Tactical Warsuit, and then 10 Infiltrators, which can also be built as Incursors. So really nice starting army for Space Marines in general, but specifically geared for the Raven Guard. Now just glancing at the actual components in this box set, I'm not sure that it actually comes with the Raven Guard upgrade frames. So if we just scroll down here, we can see that it does have the Raven Guard transfer sheet. And then just looking at the actual components inside, it's 17 multi-part plastic Raven Guard miniatures, Jump Pack Captain, 10 Infiltrators, which can be built as Incursors, 5 Jump Pack Intercessors, and an Invictor Tactical Warsuit. The included transfer sheet features chapter icons for the Raven Guard, battlefield rolled icons, numbers, and Raven Guard skulls. They also include larger decals for vehicles and iconography for Knights of the Raven Successor chapter. But it does not say anywhere in here that it has any of the Raven Guard upgrade frames. So just worth note that while this is technically a combat patrol for the Raven Guard, it does appear that it could be generically used for any Space Marine chapter without wasting any extra bits. And then moving on from there, we have the brand new Darnath Lysander, Chapter Master of the Imperial Fists. Again, beautiful model, brought up to Primaris scale. Awesome details on the shield. Very, very cool model right here. Awesome hammer. And then, of course, a nice little tactical rock. Definitely a big fan of this, and a massive glow up for Darnath Lysander. 45 bucks for him. And then moving on from there, we have the Combat Patrol Imperial Fists. So again, $170 for the Combat Patrol. You're going to get 5 of the Terminators. You're going to get 10 of the Heavy Intercessors, so 2 kits. And then you're also going to get 1 box of the Company Heroes, which includes a Captain. So again, really nice starting box set right here. But if we do just take a look at the pictures included, we do see that this one is going to come with 2 of the upgrade frames for the Imperial Fists. And then just scrolling down here to the description, it says this box set builds 21 multi-part plastic Imperial Fist miniatures. 5 Company Heroes, 5 Intercessors, 5 Heavy Intercessors. Oh, so that is my mistake. It's actually 5 Heavy Intercessors and 5 regular Intercessors. And then 5 Terminators with Teleport Homer token, and then 1 Imperial Fist upgrade frame. Alright, so I was mistaken on the Heavy Intercessors. It's 5 Intercessors and 5 Heavy Intercessors, not 10 Heavy Intercessors. And then this box set does include the upgrade frame. So definitely some differences between these box sets.
Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products, including miniatures, terrain, paint, tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop wargaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you.
And then moving on from there, we have the Commandos returning for Warhammer 40k for 65 bucks. We have the Sisters Novitiate Squad returning for 40k for 60 bucks. And then we also have the 2 brand new Knight kits. So first we have the Knight Preceptor Canis Rex kit, and this is online only $194. And you're going to be able to build all of the Knights from this box set except for the Defender, and that includes Canis Rex. And then we also have the Knight Questoris box set, and this one is available for $194. And with this one, you'll be able to build all of the Knight Questoris, including the Defender. The only exception is that you won't be able to build the Knight Preceptor or Canis Rex. So realistically, the only difference between the 2 Knight box sets is one is direct only and one is available in stores. One includes the Knight Preceptor frame, which includes the bits for Canis Rex, and the other includes the Defender frame, but does not include the bits for Canis Rex. And then moving on from there, we have the Codex Imperial Knights, 60 bucks for that. And then we also have the online only available while stocks last Codex Imperial Knights Collector's Edition. and that one has a $50 premium attached to it, so it is $110. Same contents inside of both of these codexes. The only difference is the collector's edition is a little bit nicer presentation, some different art on the cover, but both will include the code for the Warhammer app. And then we had the brand new dice sets coming out this week. We have the Raven Guard dice, 16 Raven Guard dice in the set for $33.50. And then we also had the Imperial Fist dice, $33.50 for 16 Imperial Fist dice. Both of those have the faction icon on the 6 face. And then we also had the Imperial Knights dice, $33.50 for those with the Knights faction symbol on the 6 face. And then we had the Datasheet cards, Imperial Knights for $27. And then we have Kill Team Ravener data cards for Kill Team for $33.50. And then also for $33.50, Kill Team Battleclade data cards. Then we also have the Kill Team Approved Ops Card Pack 2025, $25 for those. And that is the new Kill Team cards for 2025. And then we also have Cyphus Kane, the Anthology, $17.99. White Dwarf 516 for $12. But of course, the White Dwarf boycott continues. And then we also have the Kill Team Raveners for $65. And then we have Kill Team Tomb World for $250. And then we have the Assassinorum Kingmaker Special Edition for $75. Those last three all sold out last week. But just a heads up for the first few people who see this, there are still a few copies of Kill Team Tomb World available at gamebunker.net for retail price. So if you missed out on Kill Team Tomb World, if you're still looking to pick up one of those box sets without paying a massive premium, you get free shipping over at the Game Bunker. But supplies are limited. So awesome week of releases. I am super stoked for Aethon Shaan. Definitely a big fan of the new combat patrols, Darnath Lysander, and then of course the new Knights and Codex as well. Definitely going to be picking up quite a bit of that stuff. Let me know what you're most excited about, what you're going to be picking up. And if you do grab one of those Kill Team Tomb World sets from the gamebunker.net, let me know down in the comments. And as always, special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.